Down in the Den, so go tell a friend. The best podcast on earth's about to begin. We got jokes and news and movie reviews. After Dark NC-17 with the crew. Interviews with the best artists around. So like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. The show's starting right now. Welcome to Down in the Den. It's your boy Mars. On today's episode, we are having a quick review and recap of episode 1 of the Moon Knight series, which dropped today on Disney+. Like WandaVision, this show appears to have a slow burn, opening the show from the perspective of the meek museum employee Stephen Grant. It's an interesting choice, and it only adds to the mystery of the show, as instead of starting off with the Moon Knight character or one of the many other personas, they instead start with a character who's actually completely unfamiliar with what he really is. So it puts us into the place of Stephen Grant itself. We both know very little about what's going on. Some reviewers who have had an opportunity to view the show early have talked about the lack of connection to the greater MCU, and from the first episode I can certainly understand that concern, but I don't think it's going to impact the story, as generally most origin stories in the MCU have very little connection to the outside MCU, since they are really just establishing the characters. Unlike Disney Plus series like Loki or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who have ties going all the way back to phase 1 of the MCU, Moon Knight doesn't have that advantage, so it really doesn't make sense, especially in episode 1, to have a lot of connections when they're really trying to introduce and establish this character. As far as the acting is concerned, Marvel continuously hits it out of the park when it comes to actors and casting. Oscar Isaac is absolutely phenomenal in this role. He's a phenomenal actor anyway, but he's phenomenal in this role. Ethan Hawke is perfectly cast as Arthur Harrow, the mysterious bad guy, and I feel that this is a great opening chapter to Moon Knight, but I can see where the slow burn may be a bit off-putting for some people who are expecting immediate action, expecting connection, especially following No Way Home and the multiversal stories. This is not a multiverse story so far. It doesn't appear to have much connection to the grander MCU and what's going on that with the multiverse, with Loki, with No Way Home, and with the upcoming Doctor Strange. Some highlights of this episode for me was the awesome car chase scene. Watching from the perspective of Stephen Grant, who is clueless, by the way, he phases in and out of those different personas, but since we don't see it, it leaves a lot of mystery to how deadly some of these other personas are. He comes through barely lucid and thinking he's literally having a dream, when of course we know better than that. Some other highlights: I love the date scene. Apparently one of his alternate personalities is a ladies' man, and even he was shocked to see that he pulled a date with a beautiful coworker, only to end up standing her up, as his lack of lucidness left him missing a date by 2 full days. So it's really, really interesting and also sad that he has no clue what's going on. Now, is he the main persona? Is this going to be a switch from the Mark Spector persona? I'm not sure, but overall, I'm intrigued and I'm dying and thirsting for more. Overall, while it was stated this would have a more horror vibe, I did get more of an Indiana Jones adventurer vibe with a supernatural undercurrent. So for me, I am going to give episode 1 of Moon Knight a solid 7 out of 10. It was a solid episode, good. Wasn't mind blowing, as it was really just an opening, and we only saw Moon Knight maybe in the last 20 seconds of the actual episode. But I look forward and I'm tuned in to see the remainder of the story and how this unfolds each week. This is the 6th Disney Plus series: Loki, WandaVision, Hawkeye, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, What If, and now Moon Knight being the 6th. If I had to rank just by first episodes, still going to put Loki and WandaVision 1 and 2, but I would put Moon Knight a solid 3 from the opening episodes over Hawkeye, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and What If dead last as far as opening episodes. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Thanks for watching Down in the Den. We will be taking a brief hiatus, but we still will be coming with the weekly reviews of Moon Knight until the series ends, and then we'll be back with more interviews with some of the best creatives in the industry. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, peace, love, unity, respect, deuces.